Hi, I'm Kip Hafey from Moffat County Proud, and I would like to say thank you to everybody for joining us on this very special evening. This year is a little bit different, but that doesn't mean that the awards aren't just as great. Our kids have done a tremendous job and deserve this recognition. We would love to be having a banquet right now, sitting down to dinner, talking and visiting with friends and family. But I hope you can find yourself at home with your family, enjoying this video and honoring our kids for these great achievements. Thank you so much to each of our athletes, and thank you to everyone for being Moffat County Proud. I hope you enjoy the video.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first ever video of the 2020 Dent and Athletic Ceremony. I'd like to thank all of those who put this together. That includes Brandy Grivey for all the awards, Sarah Hepworth for her effort in putting it together, JoBeth Tupa for organizing and getting everybody together, our guys from Moffat County Proud, Lance Scranton, Kip Hafey, Shane Hadley. You guys are wonderful, and thank you for all that you do for these students. Okay, I'd like to introduce to you the following awards, and the categories are Active Scholar 2020, which includes a 3.5 GPA and active in 2 or more CHSAA sports over the past 3 years. 3 Sport Athletes, which is a 3.5 cumulative GPA and 3 varsity letters during the current year. And 4-year scholars, 3.6 cumulative GPA and 1 varsity letter for the past 4 years. Congratulations to the following athletes. This night's ceremonies are in honor of the life of Louis Dude Dent. The Louis Dude Dent Memorial Award for Outstanding Male and Female Athlete was first awarded in 1957. Lewis Dent graduated from Craig High School, now Moffat County High School, in 1939. While in high school, he was an excellent student athlete. He was named an all-state fullback and received an athletic scholarship to attend Colorado A&M, now CSU in Fort Collins. At CSU, he continued his excellence in athletics and academics, earning 3 letters in football, 2 in basketball, and 3 in track. In 1941, he was named to the Big 7 All-Conference football team, and in 1943, Dent was named the best all-around athlete in the Mountain States Conference. Only 4 credits short of his mechanical engineering degree, World War II called upon Dent to fulfill his officer commission. He was shipped to Europe and served on the Western Front as forward military observer for the 94th Armored Field Battalion. On August 25, 1944, it was Lewis Dent's turn to rotation for the forward observers. Out ahead of the advancing forces, Dent was on the radio relaying firing coordinates to the artillery when he was gunned down by Nazi forces. He was awarded the Silver Star for gallantry in action against the enemy of the United States. At Moffat County High School, we recognize the importance of annually reminding ourselves of Dent's high character and excellence in academics and athletics with the preservation of the Dude Dent Award. I would like to now turn it over to our coaches, who will now introduce each of the 5 nominees.
Hi, my name is Kip Hafey, and I am the jump coach for the Moffat County High School Bulldog track team. And I am thrilled to be speaking on behalf of Eliana Mack. Ellie, congratulations on your nomination for the 2020 Dude Dent Outstanding Female Athlete Award. Eliana is going to graduate from Moffat County High School as an outstanding student athlete, completing rigorous coursework, including several CNCC concurrent classes, while maintaining a 3.6 GPA. Her list of many accomplishments include letters in volleyball, swimming, track, and she is all-state in choir. These are all great accomplishments, but when I think about Ellie, what comes to mind is not what she's accomplished, but what she has given. You see, Eliana's greatest quality is her kind heart. It's what Eliana does off the field of competition that sets her apart. Missionary work with the homeless, volunteer work with the Colorado Parks and Wildlife, Operation Christmas Charity, to name a few. I have 2 favorite memories of Eliana. The first was watching her perform at the 2019 Western Slope League Track and Field Championships, where Ellie had 3 top 10 finishes in the sprint med, the 4x1, and the triple jump. But my favorite memory of Eliana was watching the entire Moffat County High School student body give her a standing ovation at the school talent show, which Eliana went on to win. Eliana plans to pursue a Bachelor's of Arts degree in counseling psychology and eventually a doctorate in psychology. I have no doubt that Eliana will achieve any goal she sets for herself. Ellie, it was my honor to coach you and speak on your behalf. Congratulations on your nomination, and thank you for all you have meant to our school and community.
Hello everyone, I'm Nick Colgate. I am the defensive backs coach and special teams coach here for the Moffat County High School football team. I have the pleasure to be speaking on behalf of Dario Alexander, a 2020 Dude Dent nominee. Dario was a senior captain and a crucial leader on our team. As an individual, he was a great person and a wonderful student. One trait that made Dario stand out throughout the season was his devotion to the team, including underclassmen and upperclassmen. He went out of his way to help his teammates become better individuals on and off the field. One of my best memories of Dario was during the Battle Mountain game, where we were already in double overtime, and Dario was given a play on 4th down from about the 12-yard line. Dario rolled out with the ball. He was supposed to throw it to Peck. He didn't see him. While he was being chased by a 250-pound D lineman from Battle Mountain, he managed to escape two other defensive linebackers and drag a DB into the end zone. This put us on top and put us on our way to beating Battle Mountain. His will to win went above and beyond everyone. Throughout the season, including the Battle Mountain game, he made crucial plays throughout the game in order to pull the Bulldogs on top. Congratulations to Dario for his nomination for the Dent Award. He is a great student to have been nominated.
Hi, I'm Tyler Sizer, the head wrestling coach here at Moffat County High School. I'm here today to introduce you to an athlete. Through my years, I've had the pleasure of coaching. His name is Dagan White. As both a football player and a wrestler, Dagan has been able to achieve some truly great accomplishments. As an athlete, Dagan has lettered twice in football and 3 times in wrestling. In wrestling, he was a 2-time state qualifier and a 2A Western Slope League honorable mention in football. His successes don't just come on the field or on the mat, but also in the classroom. Over the last 2 years, Dagan has maintained a GPA over a 3.5, earning him an academic all-state honorable mention. As Dagan's coach, he has left me with lots of memories. One of the things I'll remember most about Dagan, besides him always keeping me on my toes with his sense of humor, is his desire to compete. Whether it was on the field or the mat, Dagan never backed down from competition and saw a challenge as a way to improve. It was his desire to compete that allowed him to overcome unfortunate injuries that I feared would cut his season short. I know that it is this characteristic in Dagan that not only allowed him to be an accomplished high school athlete, but allowed him to become successful in anything he pursues in the future. I am proud to have coached you, Dagan. Congratulations on your nomination for the Dent Award. You've earned the honor.
I'm Todd Trapp, and I am honored to speak on behalf of Stephanie Swindler, who has been nominated for the 2020 Dent Outstanding Female Award. Stephanie has been a standout student at Moffat County High School the last 4 years. As a student, Steph has a GPA of 3.3. As an athlete, she has earned 9 varsity letters. Stephanie earned all-league honors in track as a sophomore and a junior. When Stephanie was asked what the highlight of her high school career was, she said the 3 days at the state track meet last year was definitely the highlight. She was on the 4x8 team that dropped 30 seconds from the week before. She was on the 4x2 team that was state champs. And I think the biggest accomplishment was that 4x4 team that broke our school record. They ran one of the top 10 times in the last 10 years. And that was an amazing race that she ran and that team ran. The one thing that I'm going to remember about Steph is that she was a competitor. When she got on the basketball court, she was going to give everything. You didn't want Steph to be playing defense against you because she was so quick, she was fierce, and she was just a competitive individual. When she stepped on the track, you knew that Steph was going to give that best effort. She wasn't afraid of hurting, and you knew that she was going to be that great competitor. And that's one thing that I know I and the other coaches are going to miss about Steph is that competitive drive that she had. Steph, you will be missed in Moffat County athletics.
Hi, my name is Jim Lochran, and I'm the head girls basketball coach at Moffat County High School. It is my pleasure tonight to talk to you about Jenna Timmer, who is a candidate for this year's Dent and Outstanding Female Athlete. In checking with Jenna on her previous background and history as a student at Moffat County, I found out that Jenna maintains a 3-point GPA. She is involved in AP classes, and as far as sports are concerned, Jenna lettered in volleyball 2 years, basketball 2 years, and track 1 year. One thing that stands out to me is characteristics, or many things that stand out as characteristics of Jenna, is she's a hard worker, she's dedicated, and she's determined. Other things that I found that were really big with Jenna is how she handled what you would look at as adversity. This past year, when we were in summer basketball, Jenna sustained a tear which required surgery. When this happens to an athlete, the athlete is basically told that they're going to be lucky to be able to participate as a senior. But that didn't stop Jenna. What I found out about Jenna, it told me a lot about her character and her determination. I also looked at several other things during this time as how did she handle this injury? And you know, it really made us proud as a team that she didn't disappear. Jenna remained with us as a teammate and supported us all the way through our season until she was able to play again in the end of December. You know, it's hard to come back from an injury, and it's hard to lose the time that she did, but Jenna took the court, and she was willing to put in that extra time, work hard, and try to make the team as best she could. I felt that the thing that impressed me the most is how Jenna handled adversity, how she grew during this time, and how she accepted sometimes that life is unfair. It is my pleasure to introduce Jenna to you, and congratulations, Jenna, for a great year.
Thank you, coaches. You all do a wonderful job here, and I appreciate you. Now let's get to know each of our athletes.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Swindler, and I participated in basketball, track, volleyball, and cross country.
Hi, I'm Eliana Mack, and I played volleyball, basketball, track, and swimming.
My name is Dagan White, and I participated in football, wrestling, and baseball.
I'm Jenna Timmer, and I played basketball and volleyball.
I'm Dario Alexander, and I participate in football, my main sport, and I also did basketball and wrestling.
The way that it makes you feel when you're running or playing in a close game or just having a good time with your teammates.
Having the bond with your teammates and for always being there for each other. And for always getting better at the sport that you play with all these amazing coaches that you have.
It's the families it gives me and the memories I've made.
The adrenaline rush you get helping your teammates out, whether it's an individual or a teammate sport, you always have to do something for them and help them out. It's kind of like a family.
Is the bond that you build with your teammates.
Is persevering, because even through all my challenges, I've always come out on top.
Yeah, aggressiveness. I love to go for the steals and to pass people when I run and just like, I don't know, being aggressive and competitive.
Determined. I'm determined because I always want to get better at what I am.
Is determined because I always try and push to be better.
I hope to say helpful. I like to help on the field and off the field.
Is standing on the sidelines of the track and yelling at the 4x4 runners.
Last year at state track when me and my 4x2 team took the state title.
It was probably my junior year. I had my two great friends here, and every trip was a memory.
It was my first game back from my knee injury because I had so much support and everyone behind me throughout my recovery.
For wrestling, it's always on the state tournament my sophomore year when Chris Muschetti knocked out Greg Hickson with a piece of pizza. That was by far the funniest moment in my life. And for football is during my senior year when we made it to the state playoffs.
Is always to be a good sportsman and to have a good attitude.
Is that being the best isn't always the best.
Throughout, no matter what sport you do, you're always going to create that family.
Being there for each other is one of the most important things because you have someone to be there for you and lean on and be there to comfort you when things are going hard.
How to be my own independent person. When times get tough, I still know what to do and how I can overcome them.
That hard work always gets you the results you want.
Is always listen to music.
I would always say like a little prayer to remind myself that I play and run for the Lord.
Before games, I always listen to my favorite song and drink half a Pedialyte.
Listen to music, and then we would pray as a team before we went out on the court.
Before competing, I always pray to God that His will be done. Memorable, fun, and quarantined.
Disappointing, exciting, and hopeful.
Is emotional, exotic, and loving.
Are memorable, fun, and also sad.
Fun, great, and quarantine.
When I made it to state in wrestling. Another is definitely in state playoffs for football.
The experiences and memories that I got to have with my teammates and friends, coaches.
The bus rides where we would talk and bond and then also have little concerts with each other.
The feeling you get whenever your competition was at its best.
The time in Battle Mountain when I scored 3 touchdowns, 2 and 4th down on overtime, and had 155 yards receiving.
Always give your 100%, 110%.
The message I would like to leave for future athletes is that despite what others say, you can.
Again, always give it your best. No matter what it is or how hard it is, as long as you try and give it your best, great things will come for you.
Yeah, the games are important, but building a relationship with your teammates is more important.
Give it your all because you never know when it could be your last game. Seasons could end quicker than you really want them to.
Go Bulldogs!
Go Bulldogs!
Go Bulldogs!
Go Bulldogs!
Go Bulldogs!
I hope you enjoyed that segment while we got to know a little bit more from our athletes. Now it's time to introduce our final 2 Dent winners. And now, introducing our 2020 Dent Outstanding Female Athlete, Stephanie Swindler.
It is a huge honor to have been nominated for the Dent Award and an even bigger honor to receive the award. I would like to start by thanking my parents who have been there since day one. Without them, I wouldn't be the athlete I am today. From Parks and Rec and Little League to playoffs and state championships, you have been my loudest fans and greatest teachers about what truly matters in the game. Sportsmanship, respect, and always doing my best. And above all else, teaching me to honor God in everything that I do. I would like to thank all my coaches, Nebeker, Loughran, Payton, Shaylin, and Hafey. Each of them have had a big part in molding the athlete I am today. I'd especially like to thank Coach Trapp for always seeing my full potential even when I didn't know it was there. Even though I complain about everything he tells me to do, he is a great coach. Thank you to my teachers for holding me accountable to being a good student, as well as encouraging me to be a good athlete. Thank you to my teammates for always pushing me, going alongside me, and always having my back. I will cherish all the memories and laughs. Sports have always been a huge part in my life. They have gave me a huge reason to keep my grades up and help me to get out all my built-up energy. Sports is so much a part of who I am. I am truly love being on the court and the track. I can't explain the way sprinting a 100 or playing in a close game makes me feel. Receiving the Dent is an honor not only to me but also to my family. In 2014, my oldest sister, Jasmine Swindler, also won the Dent. Jazz has always been one of the biggest role models in my life, so to win the Dent just as she did means so much. The Dent also is a huge reminder to myself that my hard work paid off. My favorite memory was the 3 years of state track last year when we dropped 30 seconds from the week before in our 4x8 and breaking the 4x4 school record and especially taking the state title for the 4x2. There is no way for me to explain what that feeling was like. I remember always imagining what my last race of my senior year would be like, and I never imagined not being able to run my senior season at all. Despite being robbed of the many memorable experiences everyone looks forward to in their senior year, I am grateful to have had the many great laughs and experiences in the past 3 years. To all the current and future athletes of Moffat County, your hard work will pay off in the classroom and on the court or field. Your coaches have been doing this far longer than you have, so even when you don't want to, listen. Don't take these experiences for granted because you never know which one will be your last. Thank you.
And now, introducing our 2020 Dent Outstanding Male Athlete, Dagan White.
First, I want to thank the people that have nominated me for such a prestigious award. I couldn't be more thankful. I want to thank the board community for still being able to set all this up through all the tough times that we are going through. Coach Nelson, Coach Hafey, Coach Grant, and Coach Colgate, thank you. Thank you guys for taking a chance on me and for always believing in me when sometimes I didn't believe in myself. You guys made me conquer big things in my life, and you guys have all impacted my life tremendously. Coach Seislov, Coach Caddy, Coach Vaughn, Coach Linscomb, Coach Fredrickson, Coach Voloshin, and Coach Zimmerman. Thank you guys for making my wrestling career a reality. You guys made me find the grit and the perseverance that I needed in my life. You guys have all impacted my life and throughout my whole entire wrestling career. You guys never gave up on me when sometimes I wanted to give up on myself, and I thank you all for that. Coach Jennings, Coach Romansky, and Coach Trujillo. Even though we never got a chance to play an actual baseball game before, you guys still helped me a lot throughout my whole entire baseball. For the only 2 weeks that I was there, you guys were always on top of it, and you guys are a very good group of coaches, so I thank you guys for that. Without all these coaches that I listed, I want to be the athlete that I am today and the man that I am today, and I'm very thankful to call these group of people my coaches. I want to thank my teammates for creating a brotherhood with me that's going to last forever. And I want to thank my parents for believing in me and supporting me. No matter what the sport was or where it was, you guys were always there to support me and believe in me. You guys never complained about anything, and you guys were always on top of it, and I'm very lucky to call you guys my parents. I want to thank the faculty for making me the student that I am today, and I want to thank the teachers for being able to put up with me in the past 4 years of my high school, because I know I was very hyper and energetic a lot of times in your classes, so I thank you guys for still being able to put up with me throughout my 4 years of high school. I'm going to miss you all dearly, and you guys made my 4 years of high school one that I will always remember. So this prestigious award is not only for myself, but it's for all these people that have impacted my life and changed my life, and I thank you guys for that. Thank you.
Congratulations to all the athletes and award recipients. You worked hard and you deserve everything you got. Thank you, parents, for all the hard work that you've done and that you are doing right now at home. Thank you to all the students and all the athletes for the wonderful time that we've had together. Thank you to all the staff. You all do a wonderful job with all the student athletes, and let's look forward to a great future. Thank you.
And
Yeah,
then
they help.
something like after you do this one.
Okay, go Bulldogs! Am I done?
Awesome.
That was
Dogs.
Boom. That was good.
go Bulldogs. Okay, just like that or not just like that? Go Bulldogs!
Whatever. Go Bulldogs. Like that?